This might look like a map of Pangaea or Middle Earth, but in fact it's an underground map of 1960s American counterculture. The map makers Earl Crabb and Rick Shub met in Berkeley in 1967 when they overheard a guy who was trying to hitchhike from California to Kansas City. Crabb quipped that based on dominant migration patterns, New York City was actually far closer to Berkeley than Kansas City was. He meant that it would be far easier for a person to hitch a ride with other heads or bohemians to get to the East Village or Cambridge than it would be to get to anywhere in Middle America, except for maybe Nashville. This inspired Rick Shub to sit down and draft a map of their world, the psychedelic culture of the 1960s. As the author of Jesse Jarnow wrote in his History of American Counterculture, the map is packed with Easter eggs that only old heads will know. Humbead's map of the world, as it was called, is also annotated with an incomplete population index of notable members of the scene. Folkies, beatniks, bohemians, musicians, makers, along with several ironic entries that include the likes of Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan, who were decidedly not heads. The Grateful Dead blues impresario Pigpen floats off the coast like an all-seeing walrus of the foam. Notable events like the infamous Watt's acid test also figure into the cosmos of Humbead's map, as does Southeast Asia, where draftees might find themselves suddenly whisked away from this netherworld to go fight in Vietnam. Unfortunately for the hitchhiker in Berkeley who sparked this whole exercise, Kansas City was decidedly not on the map. He would have to get his hands on a more conventional road atlas to get where he was going.